We're not doing the Crown Vics you're used to today. We have something much more special and rare. This right here, a real 9C6 taxi package 1995 Chevy Caprice. Welcome back to Cars of Queens. Today, it's 1995 and I'm your cab driver. This is an authentic New York City taxi cab Chevy Caprice 9C6 package, originally sold at Major Chevrolet, Major World, as many of you may know it. And check this out. Listen to this closely.
Hey, this is Chris Rocky reminding you to take all your belongings except that dollar. I need it. Just kidding. You're in New York City, the millennium capital of the world.
So this one's got the original Chris Rock voice that plays from the speaker in the back, as you guys can see. It's got the vinyl interior, which is to make it easy to clean up after passengers. You know, sometimes you might have drunk people, you might have all kinds of dirty passengers who might make a mess. As you guys can see, we don't have bucket seats like the 9C1. Instead, we do have a bench. We do have a meter, and we have a 4.3 liter V8 engine powered. And this is one of the only ones known in existence, other than the other one that I reviewed on my channel. I'm sure that these two are the only one in the state, and to my knowledge, the only ones in the United States, for that matter, to exist. So this one did come out of Ohio. There's a big prolific collector, Ben. I forgot his last name, but he is the one that preserved this car for a long time. And this car has 248,000 miles on it, and it's beautifully preserved. Double KGTs, the gem guards in the back, and we're gonna step out and take a closer look. Going inside the backseat of the 1995 Chevy Caprice, you do have quite a bit of legroom. Way more than the Crown Vic, as you guys can see. There's lots of legroom for me, and obviously, you know, the space is diminished when you put in a partition, which these cars would have. And also, another interesting quirk is this door handle. This looks very out of place, but I imagine that this was fabricated on for the taxis and not obviously a stock feature. It definitely doesn't work it out this way. So as you can see, pretty much plain Jane taxi equipment back here, nothing special. You do have the vinyl seats, the same as the front. You don't have any center console, and this is where Chris Rock's voice comes from. Moving on to the hood of the car, we do have an original 1996 to 97 Medallion. Now this car is a 95, so this would have been probably the second Medallion that the car had. You see the number is not the same as the roof light or the license plate, but these are just movie props, whereas the Medallion is the real deal. It's an old Medallion. Moving on to the back of the car, you do have regular Caprice Classic badging, as you do on the 9C1s as well, the police package. And interestingly, we have this vintage Major Chevrolet decal from the dealer, so that's now known as Major World. So they're still alive and well in Long Island City on Northern Boulevard, so that's really cool, and you don't see too many of these nowadays, and it really shows you, you know, this car was sold brand new in Long Island City, Queens in 1995. Another interesting thing about this car is that you do have these gem guards on the back, so these were a common protectant as opposed to KGTs. Now, moving under the hood of this car, this one is powered by GM's 4.3 liter V8 engine. It does not have the LT1 that the Impala SS's had and some of the police interceptors had. As far as I know, NYPD used 4.3 liter V8s for the city, and the highway cars had the V8 5.7 liter LT1 that we know and love. As you can see, this is the engine bay, has an aftermarket oil cooler, and the trouble light is probably the original trouble light looking at the wear and tear. And that concludes our video of the 1995 Chevy Caprice 9C6 New York City taxi package. I want to give a big shout out to Paul Brosen, as this is part of his collection of New York City taxis. And if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.